0.96 atoms of nickel are present. Out of this, Na2 plus and Na3 plus are present. Na2 plus, if the fraction is x, definitely Na3 plus fraction will be minus 0.96 minus x. Now, what will be the total charge? What will be the total charge? Total charge should be, sum of the charges should be 0. So, if I have x atoms of Na2 plus, that is my plus 2 charge, and if I have 0.96 minus x of 3 plus charge, multiplied by plus 3, and 1 atom of minus 2 charge, the sum should be 0, because nickel oxide is made of Na2 plus as well as Na3 plus. That's what given. Nickel exists as Na2 plus, Na3 plus. Na2 plus, if the contribution is x, remaining Na3 plus should be minus 0.96 minus x. So, these many atoms will have plus 2 oxidation state. These many atoms of Na3 plus will have plus 3 oxidation state, and 1 atom of oxygen will have minus 2 oxidation state. The sum should be 0. Therefore, x plus 2 plus 0.96, 0.96 into 3. 0.96 into 3 approximately 3 into 1 3. We have to subtract 0.04. Therefore, 3 into 4 0.12. Therefore, 2.88 minus 3x. 3 into this much 2.88 minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. So, minus 2 and plus 2 gets cancelled. 3x plus x, therefore 2x. When it go over there, 2x equal to 2.88. Therefore, x is equal to 2.88 divided by 2, which is equal to 1.44. X is equal to, let me see whether we have did correctly. X is equal to, we made a mistake here where 2x, sorry, it is 2x. 2x is, yes, 2x, it is minus 2, sorry. So, 2x minus 3x is equal to minus x. Minus x is equal to minus x plus 2 plus 0.88 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 0.88. So, we have Na2 plus ions to the extent of 0.88. Na2 plus ions to the extent of 0.88. What about Na3 plus ions? 0.96 minus 0.88, which is equal to 0.02, 0.08. So, nickel 2 plus ion is present to the extent of 0.88 and Ni 3 plus to the extent of 0.08. The question is, what is that question? What fraction of nickel? Fraction of nickel is calculated, we have to calculate percentage. After calculating percentage, we have to go in for fraction. It is not the fraction. It is only for 0.96. The split up is only for 0.96. If we calculate fraction, it is considered as 1. In 1, how much of Na2 plus, how much of Na3 plus, that will give the fraction, and therefore, we are going in for fraction, percentage. How? Out of 0.96, the percentage of Na2 plus or fraction of Na2 plus, fraction of Na2 plus is equal to, out of 0.96, the fraction of Na2 plus is 0.88. We get the fraction of Na2 plus, and then fraction of Na3 plus is equal to, out of 0.96, we have got 0.08. Therefore, the fraction, or else we can subtract from 1. Both are correct. So, if we solve, the fraction comes to 0.08. 0.916. Definitely it will be coming to 0.084. That's all. That's the fraction. Percentage is not asked. Only fraction is asked. So we need not multiply by 100. The next question may be, let me go into fourth sum. With that, the sums in solid state, almost we have covered all the aspects. NaCl is doped with 10 power minus 2 mole percentage of strontium chloride. What the meaning of this? Instead of into sodium chloride, strontium chloride was added. One cation of strontium 2 plus ion cannot replace one sodium ion. One sodium ion means it has to replace 2 Na plus. So one cation of Sr2 plus would create one cation vacancy in Na plus. Therefore, the number of cation vacancies created in the lattice NaCl is equal to number of divalent Sr2 plus ions. So what is the cationic vacancy created here? If sodium chloride is doped with 10 power minus 2 mole percentage of strontium chloride, what is the concentration of cation? Yes, if one Na plus is replaced by one strontium ion, we will be getting one cationic vacancy. So percentage is given as 10 power minus 2 mole. The sodium chloride crystal is doped with 10 power minus 2 mole percentage of strontium chloride. Therefore, concentration of strontium ion means concentration of strontium ion 2 plus ion is equal to 10 power minus 2 mole percentage into, it should be divided by 100 mole percentage. Out of 100, this many. Therefore, 10 power minus 4 mole percentage. Concentration of Sr2 plus ion is equal to 10 power minus 4 mole percentage. Cationic vacancies is not asked. Concentration of cationic vacancies. If it has to be given in terms of number of cations, it has to be multiplied by Avogadro number. So concentration of Sr2 plus ion is this much. That many cationic vacancies will be available. Therefore, number of moles, this many mole, it is percentage. When it divided by 100, you will be getting this many moles. When it is multiplied with 6.022 in 10 power 23, you will be getting actual number of cationic vacancies. If we add one strontium ion, one cationic vacancy, we have made 10 power minus 2 mole percentage. Mole in percentage is given. Therefore, actual number of moles, it has to be divided by 100, 10 power minus 4 mole. If it is 10 power minus 4 mole, then how many actual ions? Means it has to be multiplied by Avogadro number. Therefore, it comes to 6.022 in 10 power 19 cationic vacancies are available. So with that, we are completing solid state problems. If you want to have any clarification, in the comment you can make. I will be trying to solve those things later on. Subscribe as and when, then only we will be proceeding with all NEET problems. I thought of covering 11th standard and 12th standard, each chapter, maybe 30 units I will be covering, and in each unit I will be solving few sums related to NEET and IIT. Therefore, those who are really interested, you will be getting benefited. I will be solving all 1 mark questions at the book back, if possible additional questions now and then. Every day I thought of making 1 or 2 postings. Therefore, if you continue to look into that, you can understand chemistry fully. Thank you.